I'm Michelle from Legal Suite, and this is part 4 of the parties to the matters on the matter screen, how to draft a blank account to a party from the party screen. Right, so please note that for the purposes of this webinar, I'm using a matter that I've already set up together with parties that I've already inserted, and if you need any help on this, please do have a look at our webinars on matter and party capturing. Okay. So standing on my matter, I am now going to click on the parties to the matter icon. It is the 4th row along from the left on the 2nd row of icons. Alternatively, you can press the F4 screen on your keyboard. Okie doke, so this little icon over here is the blank Proforma account. Now, please note that this is a blank Proforma account. Effectively, what the program does, it sources the letterhead that's used for accounts, puts the party in question's details on, and creates a blank table which looks like an account with a debit and credit column. It does not bring through figures from your fee notes or time recording screen. It is not advisable to use this on a matter other than for very specific requirements. You would usually draw your pro forma from your fee note screen or have a tax invoice issued from the accounting. However, this is how you draw a blank account. Now, please, you cannot call it a tax invoice. It is not a tax invoice. At best, it is a pro forma account. Okay, so let's figure out which party we would like to send it to. In this case, I'm going to use my client, and I'm going to click on the little create a blank account for this party icon. Now, as I mentioned, it will grab your letterhead that you use for your accounts, grab the content, and pop it together for us on our, there we go, on our taskbar at the bottom. So as you can see, we have our letterhead. The letter is referenced as I'm working from a matter as opposed to the address book, which would be blank. It is dated and it is addressed to the party that I had highlighted, and we'll pick up their postal address, because remember that accounts and letters are pick up the postal address from the address book. Okay, so you can rename this. You can call it statement of account, pro forma account, but please do not call it a tax invoice. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to just arrange this a little bit. I also like to, we've already got the file reference in the reference field, so I would take out the file reference and simply put that in bold to make it stand out a bit. Now, as I mentioned, this is purely a table in a Word document, and you can see as I highlight it, the columns and the rows. So you would need to then put in the date, the narrative of the fee in question, and whether it is a debit or credit. This is a set design. If you would like a VAT column, you would need to just manipulate the table using your skills in Word in order to achieve how you want it to appear. So once you've inserted all your bits and pieces, you can just pop in your total at the bottom. Once you've completed your document, you don't need to go File, Save As. Legal Suite, as you can see in the blue stripe, has already given the document a name. So all I need to do is click on Save, and the program will save this to the document log. So you would print the document out, send it, email it, whatever it is that you wish to do with it, and close Word. And if we close the party screen and go to the document log, there you will see the account that I've just drafted. So please have a look at our webinars on the document log, where you can learn how to do all sorts of exciting things with the documents from here. So that is drafting a pro forma account from the party screen.